Lumina Grand. What is Lumina? Luxury experience. Minimal design. Minimal. Okay. Natural sound. Walao eh, simi is natural sound.
If you look at my past EC review, the scoring is usually very high. Exit strategy is very high because you need to wait for 8-9 years before you can sell. So anything that you buy in Singapore, for 8-9 years, you definitely make money. Instead of me saying very good, you should buy EC, I do have another view for EC on who should buy and who shouldn't. So let's talk about who should buy EC first. Number one, if you're a first time owner, you are like a young couple buying your first property. I repeat, first property, then EC is definitely a better choice compared to buying a brand new HDB, which is BTO. And this EC is very suitable for people who is staying in the north and west, because the next EC should be the one in the east, which is Tampines North. So if you are easty, you can get that one instead of this one. Okay, who shouldn't buy? If you are not the first time owner, you shouldn't buy this, because if you are a HDB or EC upgrader going to buy this EC again, not only you need to pay resale levy, number two, you need to waste another 8-9 years of MOP again. I know everyone wants to be a millionaire as soon as possible, but if you keep locking yourself 8-9 years, 8-9 years, 8-9 years of MOP, how are you going to be rich? We are not freehold property leh. We will die one day one day. And the fastest to be a millionaire is always to go into the condo direction lah. EC is totally a different class now. To me, EC is the higher upper class than condos now. I'll share it with you later. Okay, Lumina Grand by CDL, 512 units, TOP end 2027 or early 2028. That means your 5 years MOP can be potentially 2033 ah. Walao eh, super long sia. CDL bought this land 626 per square feet only, which is about 5+% cheaper than Altura land price. And you can see that they won Sim Lane Group by only 0.17%, which means it's a very healthy competition. They should be launching around 1,400 per square feet. See guys, I have told you before, EC and condo new launch price every year increase by 100 per square feet. Lumina Grand is here and there's huge transformation in Tengah area. Are you the first mover advantage in this area? Actually no. The very first mover advantage is actually Copen Grand, which is my number one EC new launch in 2022. And Copen Grand is situated the CCR of Tengah, which is here. Lumina Grand will be the city fringe of Tengah, and of course the next few EC at the plantation close here will be the OCR of Tengah. As I took a plane and fly by this area, you can see that there's a lot of future developments in this area. And of course, you have the upcoming Jurong Region Line. These are the upcoming MRT station. And don't be too happy because Lumina Grand is very far away from the upcoming MRT station. But to be very fair, you have the 1 kilometer to your ACS Primary. And if I'm not wrong, Lumina Grand will be the last EC new launch that has 1 kilometer to ACS, because the next one, Plantation Close, have MRT station but they don't have the 1 kilometer to ACS. To give you an idea how Tengah looks like in the future, if I were to stand here and look at this Tengah MRT station, it will look like this. Power right. So next time you may have a mixed development like Waterway Point here and another mixed development located here that looks like North Park Residences in Yishun. And in this point of view, you have this. That looks amazing. Okay, now let's look at site plan. It looks good. You have 10 blocks and you have 2-3 swimming pools. And the best of all, you have a tennis court over here and not picker court like Hill Haven. Then you talk about leverage factor. How much loan you can get to buy an EC. And to give you the maximum loan, I'll be using the best scenario. Let's say you are less than 35 years old, the bank will only take 30% of your income to give you the loan. Combined income maximum 16,000, stress test 3.5%, loan tenor 30 years max. Total commitment cannot exceed 25% of income, which means your total commitment cannot be more than 4,000 if you are earning 16,000. You'll be getting a loan of 1.068 million, which means you can only buy up to 1.425 million. Wait. This is last time times have changed. Right now, stress test is 4.5%, which means based on the increase of stress test, affordability has reduced by 11 to 15%. Even you get 30 years loan max, total commitment the same, cannot exceed 25%. Do you know that your loan can only get a pathetic 947,300, which means you can only buy up to 1.263 million. The cheapest 3-bedroom today at Lumina Grand is more than 1.3 million, right? That means whatever property you buy, you can't get 75% loan unless you show funds. Yeah, show funds is another method to get maximum loan. Every 100,000 that you show funds, you can get an additional loan of 67,800 based on less than 35 years old. If you are cuter, means every 100,000 that you show funds, you will get lesser loan. If you think that this video has some value, remember to hit the subscribe button. This is the unit mix. You will have like 300 units of 3-bedroom, 155 4-bedder and 51 5-bedder. Now let me show you the floor plan at the starting price and my average price per square feet. Starting from 3-bed 2-bath plus storeroom, 936 square feet. Starting from 1.338 million, my average 1.4 million, 1,495 per square feet. A few months ago, where Altura you still can see some transactions at 1,003 plus. Now it's 1,004 plus and it's near to 1,005 already. That's why I say many times, buy as soon as possible. You buy properties to wait, not wait to buy properties. And buy faster, because we are cuter every year. So for this example, if you're going to buy 1.4 million, to get the maximum loan below 35 years of age, you still need to show funds of 150,000 leh. So let's say you do have 150,000 to show, the maximum loan you can get based on 16,000 income is only 947,300. That means your total down payment for buying a $1.4 million property is 500,000 eh. Do you know that 500,000 down payment can buy 1.75 million worth of private property? Never mind, I'll share more. I'll give you the next example. 3-bed 3-bath plus storeroom, 980 square feet. Starting from 1.388 million, my average 1.45 million, 1,480 per square feet. So to buy this 1.45 million, to get maximum loan, you need to show funds of 207,000. And let's say you don't have this money to show, and you can get max loan based on 16,000 income. Your total down payment is 550,000, which means alternatively you can buy 1.9 million worth of private property leh. Let's say today you are 40. Let's say your income don't have 16,000. I think your down payment at least smelly 600,000-700,000 down payment. Now you will understand why only the very rich people can buy EC today. Or you have rich parents to sponsor you lor. I'll give you more example. It's getting crazier and crazier. 4-bed 3-bath, 1141 square feet. For 1.628 million, average 1.7 million, 1,490 per square feet. Straight away you know that who can buy this. It's either giant Huat Kueh parents or giant Cai Tao lah. Because to buy at 1.7 million, you need to show funds of 483,000. And let's say you don't have 483,000 to show fund. Your down payment will be 813,000, which can buy a 2.8 million worth of private property. You can buy 2 property 1.4 million. People need to sell one, buy 2. You don't need you can straight away buy 2 properties. 5-bed 4-bath, 1,496 square feet. Starting from 2.098 million, my average 2.2 million, 1,470 per square feet. This one can buy landed already lah. Because at 2.2 million, to get a max loan, you need to show funds of 1.036 million. And let's say you don't have this money. Your down payment will be 1.338 million, which you can buy a 4.5 million freehold semi-D in some OCR area. Or 2.2 million, 2.3 million private property at City Fringe. EC right now is not the sandwich class anymore. It's the higher upper class. To the level that people who can buy a 5-bedroom condo here is like the profile of people buying a 4.5 million landed property. Actually, the issue here is not the developer's pricing. It is our government who haven't increased the income cap for EC. The last income cap was increased in 2019 from 14,000 to 16,000. In 2019, Lumina Grand EC was only selling at 1,001 per square feet. And 5 years later, which is now 2024, EC is selling at 1,005 per square feet, which is 36% increase. So by right, the next increase should be 36% more which is 22,000. You wait long lah. You think so good meh? This is still considered a government subsidized flat leh. However, I feel that government will be increasing the cap to 18,000 very soon. Then now you start thinking If you make 16,000, 18,000, 20,000, you buy EC for what, yeah? Let me show you Altura's price when they launched a few months ago. They launched August 2023. There are 3 bedders, low 1,004 per square feet. You can see some of them 1,003 plus per square feet, 1,003 plus per square feet. And the balance units are selling at, okay, these are the latest transaction, already at 1,005 per square feet, 1,005 plus per square feet already. And a unit at Altura sold for 1,585 square feet, yeah. So talking about price point, Lumina Grand actually can sell 1,005 plus per square feet. But if you can get it today at 1,004 plus, it's considered cheap lah if you compare to Altura. But based on the leverage factor, I rather you go and buy condo lah. Because don't have MOP Okay lah, for those giant parents who wants to sponsor their kids to buy EC, I'll give you an idea how much you will make when you MOP 2032 or 2033. I think you can profit minimally 500 to 700 per square feet, which means your value will be 2,000 to 2,200 per square feet. Because it's happening now. Many people make a lot of profits from Soul Acres, Wonderville, those EC in the northeast region. Now let's summarize. For location, it's the same as Altura lah. You don't have MRT station, but you have 1 kilometer to ACS, and you are opposite the upcoming huge transformation for Tengah. And for that, I'll be giving 7. Launch pricing, you are getting slightly cheaper than Altura lah. So I'll be giving 7. Exit strategy, confirm make money one lah. Maybe got one xiao gang anyhow sell and lose money, I'll be giving 9. Overall service score, 7.6 stars. Okay, let's have some fun. What is the estimated sold on launch day? I'll be guessing 55% and my wife 50%. This is my company's number. If you want to buy a unit, look for your agent because me and my wife are overseas right now. If you miss this, it's okay. You can always go for the condo option. Wait. I'll be giving you some free gift. For those people who successfully bought a unit at Lumina Grand and you want to get loan, and for the first 5 people who have successfully get the loan through us, we'll give you some amazing gift. We are mortgage broker lah. We'll give you the best rates lah.